get out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down right from the start. So here's where we had the first sort of 15 minutes. Now, going into the first 15 minutes, I had somewhat of a neutral bias, right? I was neutral. Now, I'll tell you why, right? So, of course, we've had a bit of a bullish push recently, but what we had is we had yesterday's trade, time of recording, so Wednesday the 8th of April, right? So this was a huge area of supply. And I'm going to break down why it was an area of supply, and I'm going to be breaking down the order flow A to Z so that traders can kind of understand my my blueprint on this, my take. But the reality is, this was a key level, right? This is my key level because the previous day gave us a solid reaction, right? That's sort of one way I find my key levels. So when it comes to finding key levels, what you want to focus on is this, right? So I've made a few frameworks to help traders break this down in a lot of detail. So what we want to focus on is the trap framework, right? So trap stands for trap reactions at a certain price, right? So trap traders giving us a rejection, absorption, and then a pressure shift. So let's quickly break this down on the 5 minute, right? So this was one trade I took yesterday. So yesterday being the 8th of April. So if we just take a look at this trade, right? This sort of level here gave us a reaction on Wednesday. So it gave us this kind of reaction over here. So we specifically want to break down and we want to focus on why this was a supply zone, right? Why was this a supply zone, right? Using the trap framework. So let's just go to the charts now and kind of analyze why this was a good setup, right? So here we go. So this was the actual setup itself, right? And there we go. So this rejection is the same as this candle on the left, right? So the left-hand side and the right-hand side is the same. And if there's one thing you take away from this video is that I want all of you leaving with the opinion or with the fact in your head that you need to be trading with order flow in 2026, right? You have to be trading with order flow in 2026 because order flow is the only thing that will confirm your entry, right? How do we confirm entry specifically? Well, we will look at the trap framework, right? So we're looking at trap traders who get rejected and absorbed before we see a pressure shift.